Hello, welcome back to my channel, and it's the first Sunday of the month, so that means today is my monthly haul. And I know I said to you guys that I was going to try and keep these high street, but over the month of September I did splurge on a couple of designer pieces, so I'm going to include those in today's haul as well, so I hope you guys don't mind. Now let's get started. Right, item number one on the list is this jumper. This is from Topshop. It's very, very similar to a jumper that I had last season, which was actually from River Island, but the sleeves are not as voluminous. This comes up very, very oversized. I'm going to untuck it just so that you guys can see the actual length. So this is where it comes up to untucked. I just find that that's a little bit sort of unflattering and, you know, nah. So you don't need to size up in this one, guys. You can stay true to your own size. Now this was £39. It is 100% synthetic. We've got acrylic, polyester and polyamide. But do you know what? It was £39, so I don't really care. It's nice and soft. Obviously I haven't washed it yet because it's new, and it is cream, so it is probably going to need to go in the wash at some point, so I'll let you guys know how I get on with that. But for 39 quid, I don't mind a little bit of synthetic fabric. I like the fact that the sleeves are kind of fitted at the cuffs, but then they come down and create this little wing situation. I just like that. It's probably going to be tricky to fit underneath a coat, but for sweater weather, absolutely perfect just to wear with a pair of jeans like these and just maybe wrap a big chunky scarf around. Love it, absolutely love it. On to another knit, and you guys might recognise this one from my last vlog, which was on Wednesday, and that was the Come Shopping With Me vlog, and you will have seen me try this on in Zara. I fell in love with it. I actually did a little spoiler alert because I actually wore this at the end of the vlog. It's £29.99 and it does also come in a black and white stripe, but I am a big, big fan of camel and black. The colour combination, especially for autumn, is yes, so much yes. So in terms of length, it is a slightly more cropped fit. So it comes up to probably just below the waistband. And again, you can either do like a little mini tuck or you can just blouse up the waistband, and it tends to just rest on wherever your buttons do up, and it just, well, it just stays. Now I bought this one in a size medium, which I would say is just about right, just the right amount of baggy. And as I mentioned in the vlog, it is very, very soft, and similar to the Topshop one that I just showed you guys, this is 100% synthetic fabrics, which if you're not into synthetic knitwear, then you might want to give this a miss. Me personally, 30 quid, you can't really go wrong. Yes, I'm all about this colour scheme. Right, now on to a slightly more fitted knit, which is not something that I wear very often, but I saw this and absolutely fell in love with the colour. The colour is classed as Winter Berry. This actually was a gifted item. I have a couple of gifted pieces within this haul, so I'll make sure that I 100% disclaim them to you guys as I go through. It's from Jigsaw, which if you guys have seen any of my other hauls or even any of my vlogs, you'll see that I'm a big fan of Jigsaw. That's where my famous biker jacket comes from, and the quality of their pieces is just yes. And this is just a classic polo neck, or as some of you might call it, a turtleneck. Long sleeved, and it's a very, very fine knit. Now this is actually 80% silk and 20% cotton, so it's a really nice, lightweight but luxurious fabric. The price point of this one is a little higher because Jigsaw is a slightly more high-end high street brand, and this was £90, and it comes in so many different colours. They've got an awesome mustard colour as well, which I'm like, oh, I may have to buy that. With it being silk and cotton, it's breathable. It's always important to have breathable knitwear, you know, especially when you live in London. You get on the tube and you're like, wetty, and then you just get this situation. It's not good. I'm actually featuring the mango blazer in this haul as well because it is a new item that I bought last month. Then I featured it on my Instagram and my outfits quite a lot. but I'm going to properly run through it because there are a few key features and elements to this jacket that I would like to discuss so you guys have a much better idea. The fabric is an unusual one. It's actually really stiff, and when it arrived I was like, oh. But having got used to it, I actually quite like it now. And I tried it on and I actually quite like the structured stiffness of the fabric. I always go for something that's straight cut and very, very masculine. But I'm going to ruche up the sleeves because that's what I do. The sleeves are slightly wider, so you may find that your sleeves come down a little bit more, but my little trick is just to use a bit of fabric from down there and stuff it up there, and that tends to keep them sort of in position. Right, now I'm wearing a size small in this blazer, guys, and it is absolutely ginormous, so I would not say to upsize, otherwise you're just going to be like looking like Tom Hanks in big. The thing that I love the most about it is that it's got this raw unfinished hem. Now you guys know that I love a raw hem on my denims, and so when I saw this I was like, yes, a raw hem on a blazer, my two favourite things in life. But yeah, it's 100% cotton, which is why the fabric is a little bit more stiff, but I like it. It's really, really nice quality, but maybe that's reflected in the price, because for Mango this is really expensive. It's £99. Ugh. But I was more than happy to pay that price for it, because when it arrived I just realised how much I love it. I love it so much. Right, now I also got another blazer from Mango, which you might have seen me wearing on Instagram when I was in Paris. It so does not go with that jumper. Bear with. Okay, maybe this is better. Let's give it a go. We know that it goes with a black sweater. Not sure if this is working. Feel like I work at Butlins, but let's just go with it. It's red. This may be the first time you've ever seen me in colour, because I don't wear colour very often. So, standard blazer. Again, it was slightly on the steeper price point side. It was £69.99. As you guys will see in a couple of weeks when I show you my blazer collection video. Oh yeah. I keep all my blazers. I very, very rarely detox a blazer, so my blazer collection in my wardrobe just keeps going This one being red, not so much an everyday blazer, but I like to whip it out when I'm feeling a little bit more colourful. Fabric is very nice. This one's more of like a crepe fabric. It's a little bit easier to do the ruching on the sleeves. I normally tend to veer towards a double-breasted blazer a little bit more, but I quite like the shape of this one. Again, so long as it falls to about mid-thigh length on me, that is always a winner. That's kind of the length that I look for when I'm going for a blazer. Fully lined, always a must. It's 96% polyester. It does have the padded shoulders, which I know some of you guys, if you've got a slightly broader shoulder, you struggle with padded shoulders. Probably take them out. These ones feel quite simple to probably take out, but you would have to unstitch the lining. Size wise, I'm wearing this one in a size 10, and this fits perfectly. So if, like me, you like your blazers to fit on this slightly oversized look, then I would size up by one size. Now, sticking with outerwear, I'm going to move on to coats, and I think I've got about 5 to show you guys. Now, I'm not actually keeping them all. I did have 3 which I bought, which I need to decide on, so maybe you guys can help me decide on those. But this one, you might have seen me wearing on my Instagram already. It is the infamous H&M coat. So it is a it is a massively oversized fit, as you can see. This is actually a size 8, and look at how humongous it is. This fabric is actually Italian fabric, and look, it has a really like old school label inside the lapel as well, which says Nova Fides, Prato, Italy, Italian fabric buy. Price wise, this was £79.99, which is, I think, incredible value for money, because you've got 100% cotton, Italian fabric, fully lined, a lot of coat for your money. Definitely worth a purchase, and definitely, if you cannot get it online, worth hunting around a few different stores to try and find it. I need a biscuit after that one. Right, now I'm calling this my Matrix coat, because it just makes me feel like I'm whoosh. This item was gifted Disclaimer done. It's another Jigsaw piece. They emailed me and asked me if I wanted to pick out some new season pieces, and I was like, yes please, thank you very much. So, it's very, very nice. Fabric is nice. It is not like a wool feeling coat, but it does feel warm. It's fully lined. I haven't had a chance to wear this yet. It literally just arrived yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Absolutely no risk of bobbling with this because the fabric isn't the sort of fabric that would bobble. Really nice chic length, very minimal, nicely tailored, exactly what I was looking for to fit into my wardrobe. Goes perfect with all black, but I will try and style it with something else in the cutaways just so that you guys can see something a little bit more versatile. £390. I know it's expensive, but for anyone out there that does like to spend a little bit more on their coats, go for it. For anyone that wants something reined in a little bit, I've got 3 coats coming your way right now. Do you see what I did there? How magical was that? Okay, so first coat on the agenda. So what we have here is a checkered coat. And actually, I had it on my list that I wanted a checkered coat, and I've bought 3, one of which is not really so checked, but we'll just breeze past that when we get to it. This one I actually picked up when I was out shopping the other day. It's from Stradivarius, which, if you're not familiar with the brand, it is part of the Zara group. Fabric is very nice. I think a wool mix is definitely a good way to go if you're trying to keep your sort of price points down. I really like the colours that run through it. There's that little touch of red. So it's single-breasted and we've got the 2 buttons there. Size-wise, I'm actually wearing a size medium, so I upsized by 1. This was £55.99 and that is a bargain. On to the second option for checked coats. Now I've just realised I've said I have 3 options for the checked coats. Well, I've already worn the Stradivarius one, so that one's got to be kept. And the next 2 I bought off ASOS, and I actually bought them before I found the one at Stradivarius. This is ASOS' own brand. It's actually longer than 3/4 lengths, and that's on me and I'm 5'9". So again, vertically challenged, maybe not the one for you. It's not lined. And this was £85. So like the Zara one that I was whinging about earlier on in the week, with it not being lined, when it costs £80+, I just don't understand how you can't just whack a bit of lining in there. The fabric is nice, it's just a shame that it's not lined and interfaced. Now it is 22% wool. The majority of the makeup of the fabric is polyester, but it's 22% wool, so it does have a slight mix in there like the Stradivarius one that I just showed you guys. I quite like the sleeves on this if we're going to talk positive points. I do like the sleeves, it's kind of like a rolled up sleeve, so they look nice and chunky. Love the colour scheme, love the length. I do like a nice long coat. I just think that the price point for something like this should be lower, and I have to admit, when I unpacked it, I was really disappointed when I got this out. And yeah, my honest opinion would be a thumbs down. Right, now I also ordered this one at the same time as the other one from ASOS, but this is not ASOS' own brand. This one is by VILA. Now this one was also £85, so this is quite an interesting comparison. Number 1, it is lined. Thank you very much. Fabric wise, again, similar to the last 2, this is 20% wool and then some polyester and God knows whatever else thrown in there as well. For a high street coat, it does feel nice. It does feel like it would be a good winter coat. Sleeve length is very good. I mean, on me you can see, look, that starts to cover my hands, so if anyone out there has got super long arms, bonus. Lengthwise, it's not quite as long as the ASOS own brand one, but I would say it's kind of a 3/4 length. Much the same as the other 2, I sized up to a medium, again just to allow for chunkier knits underneath come winter time. This one is so similar to the Stradivarius one, the only difference is this has almost got like an orange stripe that runs throughout the fabric, whereas the Stradivarius one was a little bit more of a red stripe. Right, on to jeans. I have never owned a pair of redone jeans in my life. Decided to take the plunge. I will just say I did get some discount off these, but they're still quite expensive for jeans. I think they work out at about £155 roughly. So what do I think? Are they worth the money? They fit perfectly. Now, size 27 would be my usual size. I've worn these probably about 7 or 8 times since I bought them. Haven't had them in the wash yet. They give a little bit, but not so much that they've gone baggy in areas. As you can see, they're nice and snugly fitting. They still fit really, really well on the bum, which is the main area that we need them to fit. And yeah, the denim is really nice and rigid. They've got this sort of unfinished and frayed hem at the bottom, which is always a feature that I am so game for. It is a proper denim. In no way is it a stretchy denim like you would have on, say, a pair of Topshop jeans like the Jonies. There's no stretch. So yeah, these are a little bit high-waisted. They've obviously got the like more masculine mensy button-up detail here on the fly. I love the bum. The bum is just genius, honestly. It is a genius fit. It just hugs the butt cheeks. Pockets can't really fit my hands in there because we've got a lot of hugging butt cheeks going on, but that's fine. Who needs a back pocket anyway? Now, I will actually be doing a jeans collection video in October, and I'll go through all of my denim and the difference in fits, difference in price, difference in denim fabrics, with all of the different pairs of jeans that I have in more detail there, and I'll update you guys in my denim video on how these have got on. They are expensive. If you kind of have the budget to spend on premium denim, then I would definitely advise giving them a try. Right, second pair of jeans, and these ones are from Mango. They were $35.99, and these are, I would say, a sort of mid to light wash. Again, they are a straight leg because it's my fave. And I'm wearing these in a size 10. The denim on these, unlike the redone ones, does have some stretch. Fits nice on the bum, quite like this white label. You know, very basic pair of jeans, nice quality, $35.99. If you've never tried Mango jeans before, they might be worth a go just to see if you get on with them. So yeah, just another pair of jeans that I didn't need, but I bought them anyway. Story of my life. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to footwear, and I've got 4 different pairs of shoes slash boots to show you. And first of all, I'm gonna go over the Chanel slingbacks. They're black leather, and they have the, I keep calling it gross grain. Apparently you're not supposed to pronounce the S, so grow grain toe cap there, which is also black. They have the little CC logo on the heel, and as you can see, it's a slightly smaller block heel, which is completely wearable for day to day. A few people that have already got these have asked me, does this slip off, because they have issues with the back slipping off. I personally find that no, the back doesn't slip off on mine. I find them very, very comfortable. I have these in a size 40.5. I think they were definitely worth the money. I'm definitely going to get my wear out of these. They're a very chic shoe. They go with pretty much anything. So amazing. The only thing is, and it's my biggest bugbear with luxury brands, in fact, I was just having a break from filming this and I was having an Instagram DM conversation with one of you guys, and we were discussing the Gucci loafers and how I kept telling you guys to go and buy the Gucci loafers, and there was a reason I was doing that, because I had a feeling that they were going to put the price up on those. When the Chanels first came out, they were £420. Now they're like £630. It's so unfair, it really, really annoys me. So my tip would be, if there's ever an item, a luxury brand item that you really, really, really want and you've fallen in love with it, either save up fast or just go buy them, because they will put the price up eventually and it will really hurt when they do. And from Chanel to Zara. These are the little velvet mule pump things that I picked up on Wednesday. I decided to go for these over the other style. They're very comfortable despite how odd they look. They are velvet. They are of course synthetic. They have a synthetic sole. They have the grow grain bow on the front, pointy toe, which I'm a massive ambassador for. And I bought these in a size 40, and they were $25.99, which I think is quite a bargain. They look really, really chic. Probably be good for any of you guys that have an office job and you want to wear something that's really manageable. These are definitely a nice, cute little shoe to add to your wardrobe for this season. Right, now on to these pumps. These are from a brand called Meteco, and admittedly I had never heard of this brand before. I did get some discount off these because I'm working with Shopbop. They're kid skin, and they're kind of like a pale khaki taupe colour. I'm doing a terrible job describing the colour. And then this heel is kind of like a laminated wooden effect, and it's a really jazzy heel shape because it flares out slightly towards the bottom. They're very, very comfortable. They've got a nice padded insole, which is always a bonus. The leather inside and the suede on the outside is really, really soft. I don't find them stiff. These were $170, which for me worked out at about £130, and then of course I had a bit of discount off them as well. I think they're quite good value for money. Worn them about 3 or 4 times so far. This is an American 9.5, which means it's European 40.5, so that for me is true to size. And I have one pair of boots to show you guys. So this is a pair of red suede ankle boots. They are from June, but I was gifted these from House of Fraser. These are for a collaboration which I'm currently working on. And you guys will be able to check out that collaboration over on the blog sometime over the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to tell you guys how I styled them because I'll wait for you guys to see that in the blog post. And yeah, I just think that they add a nice welcome pop of colour to an outfit. They're very, very comfortable. This is quite a low block heel. So they've got the zip up sides, which is perfect if you have a high instep. Now with these being from June unfortunately don't offer a half size. So I always size up in boots. So these are a size 41 and they actually fit me perfectly. So if anything, I would say that they run a little bit small. Price wise, these were £99 and there are a couple of other colours in this same style. So these are actually really similar to the Prada boots, which I bought from Bicester Village, and for £99 for a pair of real suede boots. It's a pretty good value for money. Right guys, that is it for this month's haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you maybe got some inspiration from some of the outfits that I featured or even some of the pieces. I'd love to know if you've got a favourite piece. Leave me a comment down in the comments below. And if you've been inspired to buy anything and you post it on Instagram, please tag me because I love seeing if you guys have bought anything that I've recommended. Now, I've got quite a lot of content coming up for October, some really, really exciting videos. So please make sure you subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And of course, you can catch up on some of my older videos here. And I will catch you guys next time. Forgot to tell you all, we have an autumn lookbook coming up. I think it's next week. Yes, so stay tuned. Bye.